welcome back to Tag Happy VR. If you're old or new around here, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate those views, those likes, those comments, those subscriptions, especially those subscriptions and comments, as I'll be doing, or I am doing, a February 2022 giveaway for Arcade, a very, very cool first-person sci-fi shooter found on the Quest platform. So I've got 3 keys to be handing out. All you got to do is comment, subscribe, comment, and I'll be handing you one of those keys. And a big shout out to the devs of Arcade for passing them on to me to hand out to the VR community. Very, very cool. Anyway, we're here today to check out Warplanes, WW1 fighters on the Quest platform. So let's just jump right on in and work out whether this one should be a part of your collection. Welcome to Warplanes, WW1 fighters. This is the menu. You boot up and this is where you land. You kind of suspend it above the earth. It's a very, very cool experience in VR, I have to say. Okay, and the graphics and the cloud designs and everything about it, it's just really nice. There's no jaggities. You got the sun coming down, kind of reflecting, as if like you're wearing a headset and the light's kind of reflecting off it. It's really, really good, and this is the main menu system. Nothing complicated at all. So far, so good. Okay, so we've got cloud saves. You've got settings. Just quickly go into settings here. You can't ramp the graphics up or down. They just give you the best graphics, which I love. Okay, I've turned the music and effects down just so you can hear my voice over it. Okay, I haven't really touched any of this. Okay, I've just kind of left it the way it is. Okay, comfort mode though. Now, if I wind that up, you can see that it kind of brings in the dark circle. So if you are prone to VR motion sickness, you know, this game, like driving games where you stay still and the world moves around you, they're going to give you more types of VR sickness than where if you stand still and look around. So if you are prone, ramp that up. Okay, I've got that down. Now the one below that though, dynamic comfort, is effectively the setting that automatically does this. So depending on what you're doing, you're playing at the given time, spinning around, etc., it will automatically come in. And to be honest, it kind of looks cool. It feels like you're kind of getting some G's hitting your body. Okay, so just know that with comfort. Okay, let's quickly get back out of there. Let's start flying through what we got here. You got your controls. Okay, I'm not going to go over too much about that. It's very natural. You got your triggers for firing, grips for grips. Okay, you can use your kind of joysticks to control your aeroplane. You're kind of going to be in the game to kind of work that out. Okay, quick play, campaigns and multiplayer, that's kind of your play action. Okay, quick play will just take you into a game where you can jump between a couple different aeroplanes. You get to pick the difficulty level, or arcade, realistic, simulation, etc. And you just kind of jump in and just buzz around for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so it's a quick play game. And then above that, you got your campaigns and multiplayer. Okay, so I'm not going to go into quick play because it really is just what I said. Okay, so let's just quickly explore campaigns and multiplayer. Now, under campaigns, you kind of got your 2 sides. You got your central powers and your triple. Everyone always seems to have an issue with this. I'm having an issue saying this word. Intente. Triple NN. Intente. I'm just going to click on that word. Alright, just going to load this up. Okay, and this is the base, okay? So when you're in the base, you can kind of walk around and explore. Okay, not too sure, you know, why you might need to, but you can. They're giving you that option, which is pretty cool. Maybe they've hidden some things around. I don't know. I'm going to walk up to the boards, which is kind of your menus, okay? So you got your plane, so you can... I had this plane to begin with, and then I purchased this plane with my money that I'd earned, which cost me about 2,000, and then I went and looked at my planes and I was like, I got the same plane again. Why do they even give me that option? I don't know. You got your plane shop, okay, so you can kind of, oh, wrong one, let's go bring that down over here. Okay, so you can scroll up and down the menu. You got your different planes for different things. You got your multiplayer, which then boots you into another menu here. Quick play multiplayer, sessions list. So this is people who have created a session. You got your different servers from around the world, so you can connect, you know, for example, UK and Australia as 2 examples, UK, US, etc. So you can find what people have publicly created that they're looking for, because some of these games can be for you know, I think 12 or 16 people in one game. Other ones can be just for 2 and anywhere in between. Okay, you can create a session if you want to. You can create a private lobby where you and your mates can just kind of plug into and just play together, and then you've kind of got settings here as well. I keep using my toggle to go up and down the menu. Then you got your settings. Okay, Alright, let's just quickly... I'm not going to go into multiplayer, just so you know. I mean, the gameplay is still the gameplay, is what I'm about to show you in like a campaign as an example. But just know that it is there and that you can kind of do all that. And I did do some multiplayer and it was very cool, to be honest. Okay, over here to your right is kind of your different missions, and you get your different pins kind of pop up from time to time, and once you complete, you know, certain pins more pop up and away you go. Okay, so let's just kind of click on this one here. Okay, protect destroyers being your boats, and destroy the bombers being the planes, the planes that drop the bombs. Okay, but so this one here, oh, I keep using my toggle to, what do we got? Okay, so objective, protect long-range artillery, destroy zeppelins and destroy fighters. Okay, and then you kind of destroy barrage balloons. So there's different things that you can kind of do. Down the bottom here, you've kind of got your mode. Arcade or leisure, arcade, realistic, simulation, and real war. And as you go up, it does get harder, okay? It legitimately does get harder to control your airplane the way you want. They become more sensitive, and the higher you go, the more prone to potential VR motion sickness. So just know that. I have to say, though, that the more I play this game, the less sensation of motion sickness I do get. So it's something where you will kind of, you know, get used to over time. Okay, naturally though, realistic, arcade, and leisure, I was fine. I didn't really get any motion sickness. It was really the simulation and the real war which originally just kind of kicked me off. Okay, to begin with, let's just jump in arcade, and then let's just roll up to a real war after that. Okay, so let's kind of just get into arcade here. Destroy barrage balloons. Now, I'm not going to go through a whole mission. Okay, there's no point. Okay, so you boot it up. Beautiful sunset or sunrise. Got the water below us. Look at that. Got these big balloons down here. Okay, in front of us. Grab my gun. Boom. Oh, you got to be pretty close. Because obviously you're flying and moving and things like that. Okay, I got my joystick, which allows me to control the aeroplane. Okay, and as you can see, you can kind of, you know, you got to be, it's a gentle job, to be honest. And then you can kind of pull back on your speed, go forward on your speed, things like that. Okay, let's just get that. If I shoot, it's going to slowly wear that down. Very slowly. Let's get my bomb, though.
Dropping bombs.
Oh, I missed it. Alright, let's get some speed up here. Okay, let's go back another way. You only get limited bombs as well. Okay.
Bomb away.
Oh, I missed it again. Let's go up here. Now, I do know that you can also shoot these bad boys with your flares. So let's get closer, nice and close.
Target up in flames.
Let's get this guy here.
Target out of action.
Cool, let's come down here. Let's go and get this guy here. Bombs. Obviously, the closer you get to your target.
Bomb away. Target eliminated.
Boom. And you can also crash. You know, if... Come on. Let's get up here. Let's go. Oh, man. Get some speed.
I took a hit.
Oh, he took a hit. Where are we? It always helps to look around to work out where these planes are. Oh, come on. Oh, man, I'm all over the show. Oh, man.
Enemy fighter
Gotcha.
eliminated.
Alright, coming around. Coming around. Oh, come on. Gotcha.
Enemy fighter eliminated.
Gotcha. Alright, you get the idea, okay? So you got to take them out before they kind of take you out. You know, because you can get shot down yourself.
Good
You
kill.
can get
Enemy
on your
fighter going
sixes.
down in flames. He's going down in
Boom,
flames.
done.
Enemy
Alright.
fighters approaching. Watch your six.
Watch my six. Coming around I go. Okay, and you can get close to the ground, just so you know. You can get right down to the ground and fly around the trees if you want to as well. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and let's get out of there. Okay, let's go exit mission. Done. Alright, so that was arcade, pretty sure. Let's go back into this one here. Let's go there. Let's go into Real War. Click into that. Oh, it's a nighttime one. These are great. All right, now you got to take off on these ones. Got to get over 100 miles an hour. Pull back on the stick.
Ah, I love it.
And then I got to get over 1,000 meters into the sky, 1 kilometer. Okay. Alright, let's go to... It's nighttime, what have we got? Down here, protect long-range artillery, destroy zeppelins. Come on, let's get some... Now, when you're in the real war, you can't see who are the goodies and baddies in the planes, okay? You got to identify them by what the planes look like, okay? Which makes things a lot harder, like you do in real life, okay? Destroy fighters, secondary objects, destroy all enemies, destroy zeppelins, okay? Now, in front of me here, I got my kind of engine heat. If it gets too hot, that's why I like to think of it.
They got me!
It loses
You're on
power.
your own. Returning to base.
Oh, they got you. Alright, let's get these zappies, eh? Okay, you got your flight speed. If you go too far into the red... Oh, damn! They've been firing at me.
Dropping bombs. I'm hit.
Oh, man. These kind of come up on this guy.
Damn it! My left wing is damaged. Bomb away. I can't keep her up. Mission failed. Flight leader is down.
I got taken out, man. Okay, mission failed. Your plane was destroyed. Okay, so there's definitely some skill to learning how to play this game, hands down. It doesn't feel like the controls are bad. It just feels like you need more skill to learn how to play this game. Some games you play and it's just like the controls don't feel natural. Like it all feels natural. It just feels like I'm just bad at playing this game. You can. There the plane shop. Where are we here? You can go in and change the plane's paint jobs. Okay, it is in here somewhere. I'm not going to hunt it out. Anyway, that was kind of a quick kind of a walkthrough introduction. My personal thoughts on this particular game and kind of its play mechanics and style. I'll see you on the outside just for a quick final chat. I'll see you soon. There we go, that was Warplanes World War 1 Finals on the Quest platform. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you want to get it? So leave some comments below, let me know, let the community know. And don't forget, every time you comment, subscribe, comment across any of my videos throughout February 2022, you have a chance to win one of those keys for arcade. If you don't know what arcade is, it's a very, very cool first-person shooter on the Oculus Quest App Labs platform, okay? And I do have a review on it, okay? Go back through my Tag Happy VR playlist, you will see arcade, and I will be handing out some of those games for free, 3 copies effectively, okay, and I'll be drawing that early March 2022. Overall, Warplanes though, I was pleasantly surprised when you boot into it how great the graphics were, okay. The fair field, the close field graphics are super polished, okay, really, really nice detail and resolution. And when you kind of go out into the horizon, yes, it gets a bit bland and boring, okay, however, the art design of what the clouds look like, the sun reflecting off the water below you, the ripples in the water, the fog that we usually just sometimes just naturally get through environments, it just works so well, okay? You don't get the jaggedy edges. I hate jaggedy edges in games. In this particular one, there's hardly any jaggedy edges. So the devs have done a really, really good job. I think it's squeezing as much resolution out of the kind of this open world flight simulator game on the Quest headset. So hands down, the graphics are absolutely fantastic, and the art design for those graphics are great as well. You got the menu systems, they're pretty good overall in navigating and moving around. Me and my mate did struggle a little bit trying to get into multiplayer and working that out after about 10 minutes. We feel like we worked it out now, so next time we plug in, it's going to be much smoother and faster. What you can do in the game, you got different things, okay? You kind of got the quick play, then you've got your multiplayer, and then you've got your campaign, and then you kind of got your different levels from leisure to arcade to realistic simulation to like real war. So there's kind of a lot of different depths going on here. And in the multiplayer, you know, you can have, I think, up to 12 or 16 people, 2 to 12 or 16 people. Don't quote me, it's either 12 or 16, but that's a lot of people kind of playing in a multiplayer flight sim, kind of battling it out, which I think is very, very cool. And I think the game itself, for me, really shines when you're in multiplayer and you've got other people helping you out with, you know, telling you what's coming up behind you, things like that. I do find that when I'm in the single player, you know, you're kind of doing your missions, etc. But, you know, every now and then you're flying around, you're like, where are these people? And having someone just tell you, you know, look, the here or there or whatever, kind of helps you kind of move the plane in the way that you need to do to kind of find who you need to find to shoot down. Okay. And you know, not only got those gameplays, you've also got the fact that you can buy more planes and you can kind of do the planes up, make it a bit more personal for yourself. The VR mechanics are very simple, down to earth. You kind of just jump in and you do it. And if you've watched any of my channels, you know how much I just enjoy natural VR mechanics. I hate it when you feel like, one, you got to think about what you got to do to play the game, or two, it just feels like you're playing on a controller. Okay, yes, you can use your joysticks, etc., to fly the craft and slow it and speed it down, etc., if you really want to. And I did give that a whirl. Nevertheless, I like the fact that, you know, you just grab onto what's in front of you and away you go, start flying it. When you do boot it up, I do recommend, though, jumping into settings straight away and just kind of changing those comfort levels and ramping up the auto comfort level all the way up. Okay, just in case. You can always bring them back down, just to kind of help you out. So overall, this is a cool game, and if you are new to VR, say, look, don't get it right now, get some other games, because you might suffer from some VR motion sickness, and swing back to it, okay? I'm not talking, you know, years later, maybe 3 or 6 months later. If you are on the fence and got a bit of cash, I think you should get it, okay? Especially if you kind of like planes and you want to kind of get, you know, fly around and in VR, you know, it's a cool experience. If you are a big fan of planes, though, and you've been in VR for a little while, you probably already have the game. And I mean, if you are a big fan of planes and been in VR for a little while, I'll probably say definitely get it. If you don't already have it, definitely get it. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And I think it's one of those games where the longer you play, the more enjoyment you'll get out of it. I think it's one of those slow burner games. Okay, I've given it about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay, and every time I jump in, it just gets a little more fun, I get better at flying, and that fun just slowly winds itself up. So I can imagine that once I've mastered the flight, okay, I think you're going to have a lot of fun hooning around in VR, flying a plane. Anyway, I'm Tag Happy. Don't forget to comment, subscribe for your chance to win one of those arcade games that I'll be handing out. And below is a link to some groovy Tag Happy merch, not really VR related. It's pretty groovy. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Anyway, I'm Tag Happy VR. I'll see you next time.